Hello everyone, welcome back to Disco Elysium. My name is Gatorman. You might be wondering, hey, why are you on the roof where you found your shoe in the first episode? Thought you were gonna get the stuff to help with the hangover. And the answer to that is, apparently, I technically did not finish this task because I forgot to click this thing here. Right? Okay, what happened here? Am I doing something wrong? Like, is this bugged? Could have sworn I looked it up myself. Something should have appeared here. Whatever, let's not dwell on it. Let's go back inside. I'll just finish that off screen. What's this?
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore.
You looking at the destruction?
He nods.
Sorry about that, man.
No problem, officer.
We actually need to go to this mirror as well. That's why we're
The
back
mirror
in here.
hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Yeah, so we're doing this so my image in the bottom left corner, so we actually have a face. It stops being just this blurred painting.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Man, I don't care. I just want to see my face. I don't care. I hurt myself. It's what I do.
Behold.
Exactly. Whoa, maybe I shouldn't have wiped the mirror.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Of course I do. It's, is it some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I think it might be because I'm a superstar.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Actually, yeah, that face is kind of disturbing me. Alright, I'll stop.
Oh my god. You can't stop.
God damn it.
It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
Wonderful.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom, God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. I don't know what the hell this face is supposed to be. Let's go superstardom.
You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
Alright, let's check for a pulse.
You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive, for now.
Deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Let's do the one with the higher number, I guess.
It's too late.
Oh.
Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Let's try the other one. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of it.
Like the rest of you,
Alright.
it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Let's let the mirror be. Alright, we finally have a name, a face to the name. Man, I gotta get better at talking in these videos. And yeah, we're going to head on outside. Alright, we're outside now, and We need to talk to this lady, I believe. She has the stuff needed to help with the hangover.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound
We don't
surprised.
see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
My partner told me you may have ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure, I'm done with it.
Oh,
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
thank you. Gotta
Of
run.
course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Yeah, good point. One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Wow. Okay. Thank you. Coming straight from the underground. Pigs go home. Clothes. Oh yeah, I got the gloves. Probably put those on. I can handle the dead body. And then this. Yeah, we got ammonia. We can finally go inspect the victim's body. So let's head over there.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Alright, let's try this again. We got the ammonia, so should have somewhat of a higher chance.
You crack open the
Oh, thank
ammonia ampoule and breathe in. The odor of death is still stronger. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
Let's step closer.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Alright, time for the world's greatest detective to use his skills. Let's start inspecting.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them.
Yeah, those things look like medieval knight's armor.
Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
Yeah, exactly. They look medieval. What kind of boots are these?
They are armor, no boots. Technically
knew it.
speaking, these are sabatons.
Okay, then what kind of armor is this?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the hill. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
The material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
The tin draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
Damn. How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Ka-ching, baby. Now to the boots.
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
What was that about the constabulatory before? You need to push some buttons if you want to recruit the lieutenant in a conspiracy.
No, that's not what I meant.
Of course.
Alright, what happened to the rest of it?
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil.
Why does my mortal coil need protecting?
Yes, bullets will fly. They always do. And the coil is fleshy and mush and permeable. Cast it in ceramic shell. Resist death.
Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there is no rest of the armor.
No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it. They did not just strip him for the putrid rags.
Then where are these clothes? Have you seen any around?
Someone could have cleaned the yard, but that's a question for the red hat thing.
What, the little bastard Kuno?
I hear you, cop, talking shit about the Kuno. Come here and say it to Kuno's face.
Let's save on that for now.
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
What? Are you trying to ignore me now, fuckface?
Kuno, this boots shit is super boring and the guy's a total Victopaz.
What does that mean? Any of you watching know what that means? Let me know in the comments. How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company, but that's just hearsay.
These are pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Alright, let's inspect something else.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Maybe the belt?
The hangman's
Murder
knot
weapon,
is
technically?
pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
What was that? A word?
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
So maybe the belt belonged to someone who works for the brewery, and they were in on it. I'm getting places. Probably a bad time for a drink.
Extremely.
What kind of rope is this?
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Like in a circus. When the circus leaves town and they tie a black-spotted giraffe to the wall of a carry pen.
Sure, we'll go with what David Lynch's movie says. Like in a circus? Jesus Christ. Circus?
No. More like in harbor. Like the one just east of here. I get the sense they used whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
They sure want him to stay there. The polyester seems strong.
It's not merely polyester. It's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
How'd they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
He points to the buckle tying the belt to the branch above. Oh yeah, probably this thing here.
I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt. Buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing up there.
That's what you would do. Excuse me? Let's not jump to assumptions just yet.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso cut.
Okay,
An
let's check out the
intricate web
tattoos.
of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Fair enough.
Your fist clenches suddenly.
It will be riddled with disco.
Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of the canvas that's holding it has darkened. Now, it disintegrates slowly, letting out a stink.
Is this a national pattern?
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure.
The pattern does not stir patriotic or religious sentiment in you. What it does is speak to the wounded, limping animal, the male in particular. unable to communicate in anything more than grunts. It's impossible to tell if its advice is right or wrong.
I'm missing something here.
So am I.
Sun ringing fills the air as Lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that?
A Truget Sunshine. Mini.
Was that a gun?
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
Oh, not a gun.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
Alright. The lieutenant says and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. Cool machine.
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Frankly, I don't think I can be trusted with anything right now, so I'm not going to say anything.
Here, a souvenir. Don't lose it.
Alright.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Last thing is to look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. Underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death.
I'd say he killed himself, but given the other circumstances, that's probably not the case. Tell me, who are you, dead man?
I'm gone.
I hate you, you stink and you're boring. Alright. Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where is that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
Why were you feeling pleasure when you died?
Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
First, do you have to speak like that? What dialect is that anyway? So you were feeling sexual arousal when they were hanging you.
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you?
No, definitely not. No, of course not.
Captain Coppadromo, I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again. Let's go with a simpler question.
Okay, what's happening? Like, I'm talking to a corpse. This is trippy, man.
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your
Black frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
imagination.
Cool.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you! Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
Is this because I picked, like, the psyche route at the beginning?
He loves those.
I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
You are now, but who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Takes one to know one.
Is that directed at me? Is that an insult at me? I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Coppo.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up, copperoonie Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Who killed you?
Love did me in, Brother Coppo. It was love all along.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Rooney is obviously not who I am.
Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
Could I really be Harry?
You can be anything you want, Brother Coppo.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless, looking into my eyes, standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
I don't have anything else to do. This case is all I have because he told me to, not to go to Kim. Maybe this will lead to something. Something indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous. I like that one. The clown lips on the corpse appear to smile. The face rotates before you slowly.
Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
I think that's enough for now.
Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Alright, how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
Alright, fine, I'll have another look.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos.
Okay,
And
squint and take a step back.
as you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
Observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I'm squinting, Kim. Why am I doing it?
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
His face and hands are pink, thighs too, the rest is greenish.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
Did you just laugh at me?
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
Is it like full of tar or something?
So, what do you think?
Well, something's coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
Oh, is that stuff like stomach acid? That's disgusting.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
We got lucky?
Did we? I don't feel lucky.
I don't know why I said that. He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sports.
Stupid kids.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
Shut up, Kuno.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
Yeah, I think he's dead.
I agree.
Yep.
There are crow's feet in his eyes. He's laughing silently.
Totally dead.
Deadity dead, dead, dead.
Dabadoob-doob dead.
I don't know what to think. What do you think?
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck.
Points to his fat and chin.
The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Seems like a lynching to me.
Everything here seems to corroborate that assumption. But we should still get him down before assigning a probable cause of death.
Alright, yeah, we'll back it
But
off.
there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you.
Of course.
Okay, before we
You
go
have
down, I have to say I
questions.
hate
Do
you.
I remind you of someone?
Yeah, you kind of look like a corpse that's like been in the water for a while. It's all bloated and stuff.
No, not quite. Be fair now.
Myself in the bathroom mirror.
There you go. Look at that bright kid.
Yeah.
We're birds of a feather, you and I. Soon you will be just like me. Just keep drinking and having a good time. It's a matter of weeks.
Feeling nausea, vomiting, tenderness or pain around the liver area, tiny red lines on the skin above waist level, more like days, Coppo. The clock is ticking. Your liver tells you so.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse
Okay, shut up.
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
Let's see, we could saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, so that one of us could do it. We could use the kid's ladder on the other side of the tree.
I don't trust that ladder. The assailants didn't use it. It's rotten and less sturdy than it looks. And I don't see another good way up there. Honestly, I prefer a non-acrobatic solution to this.
Alright.
There
something
has to be a
else.
less risky way.
Let's
with
shoot him
less-
down.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
I don't know, just, shoot up there maybe, point towards the branch. Yeah, shoot the belt.
It absolutely will not, officer. That's not how physics work. It will maybe cut one thread loose.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain the Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
The lieutenant is undecided. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gun. On the other, it's an awfully stupid idea.
You know what? Let's take a risk. Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst thing that could happen?
I'll blow his head off.
Oh.
Take it! Take the shot!
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Easy does it, partner.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
he feels bad about his eyes mostly, just having bad eyesight, probably from a young age. Whatever you do, do not console him.
Fucking idiot! Mookabat asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
It's okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Cloud.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
It's okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too.
Oh,
The
my God.
lieutenant doesn't say a word.
What
I
now?
have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
I can try to shoot him down myself.
It's bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks here. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't hit the victim.
We need your gun for this.
They only have one gun!
Oops.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Officer, why do we only have one gun?
Remember when I told you I didn't have my badge or uniform with me when I woke up? I didn't have my gun either.
That is even more unfortunate than the badge. You need to contact your station about it as soon as possible. Try not to lose this one, please.
We're not off to a good start. This missing gun business is making your hand tremble.
Okay, so after this, I'm definitely gonna have to like call in the station to get like a badge and a gun and everything.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana boyka. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
Let's feel the weight first.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
Kuno is silent. Aggression gathers in the air. The trigger feels delicate and ready to break under your finger.
Let's point the gun at the belt.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
I could point the gun at her. Let's close my left eye first.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the morning light as the corpse slowly rotates. As you wait, your breathing slows down. Some mosquito-like organism buzzes in your peripheral.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
Alright. Here we go.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened.
Oh my god.
You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it. What a mulko.
Are you? Because it sort of feels like you are. Please don't cry.
Please don't cry. Alright, fine. What now?
We try something else.
Oh my god, what a fucking boring cop.
Oh my god, I should have shot the kid.
Nice shot, though. Fucked him up good. Actually, it was... Kuno just said that because he felt sorry for you, pig. It's not your fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands.
Man, I really should have shot these two.
Pigs don't have hands. They have, like, fucking hooves or something.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
The second option is really funny, but nah. No Kuno. If I can't shoot him down, no one will.
Cop's bitter because he fucked that corpse up, Kuno. What a fucking kurpiller.
We still need to get him down somehow.
But how?
The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
How do we get inside the harbor?
From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
To the gates. Let's fight, I say.
Alright, let's go to the harbor then. What's this? Man, I really screwed that up. Got some things to check out here. Map. Alright. Rest of the armor, the tattoos, and the harbor. And still, the other missing shoe. What have I done? Inspect the victim's body and ask the cafeteria manager. Tools. Interact.
An
Let's check this
intricate
thing
web
out.
of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. The pattern still kind of has an ethnic feel to it, but nothing familiar.
What's the meaning of this tattoo?
For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance. Someone close to the victim might know. Gone.
Alright. I have a skill point, apparently. I should probably put something into intellect. Reconstruct crime scenes, make laws of physics. Make laws of physics work for the law. Let's just maybe do logic. Alright. I guess we got more intellect now. Accept changes in clothes. Alright, hopefully I'm not, you know, maybe not dumb as a box of rocks. What is this? Okay. Let's talk with you again. Maybe she'll know something about the tattoos or whatnot.
Hello again, officer. How are things? Of course. Where to?
Maybe not
No
that.
problem.
What is this? You know, what's all this?
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
No, it's at the street sign.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
Okay, I don't think she did it.
Okay.
I gotta run. Where to? Where to? Where to? I guess we should probably go ask the kid. Actually, I don't really want to ask the kids, but I feel like they might know something. They might know something. Hi, Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I want to discuss the body with you again.
The fuck about it?
Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck-gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
Mutant.
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
Oh, so you... What?
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
Okay, I'm saying that.
Get the fuck out of here trying to fuck on me with that midget shit. Kuno's 12. He's huge. What are you? Fucking 80. When Kuno's 80, Kuno can fit 4 of you in Kuno. Fuck out of here.
Trying to fuck on Kuno. Fuck out of here.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
Who do you mean troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending like he cares about cows. So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Yes, this troubadour has it. You can feel it.
There are contusions all over his body. Did you do that?
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
I hate words too. A contusion is a bruise. I'm talking about the marks or stones left on the corpse.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing? This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
You hear the lieutenant hum. He's thinking the kid has amassed quite the vocabulary of law enforcement terms, but he's not going to stick his nose into this.
Me and my partner are wondering, where did you pick up so many police terms?
Me and my partner are wondering, do you guys puff Peter?
Kuno erupts into laughter, pointing his finger at you, then Kim, then back at you. An unfortunate choice of words, the lieutenant from Precinct 57 thinks. He looks at the harbor walls looming overhead. He could use a cigarette right about now.
More on this later.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
Kuno doesn't
I should have killed these two. Do you have anything to say?
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Take one step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
She means it. The fear is real.
I just want to ask some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
You there, behind the fence.
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
I can still
I'll
see.
die before I squeal, pig.
Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me. I'll die before I squeal,
Oh my
pig.
god. Listen, child, the smell is so bad that I threw up, and I was wondering.
Stay away from me, pig. You don't want to see what happens when you corner me.
Okay, we're just going through the motions till we get the
I'll
right one.
die before I squeal.
What a
I
strange
come
words
from
to
the
use.
woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing her. Get the fuck out of here.
Are you two like siblings or
I'll
something?
die before I
Hey,
What's
kid.
this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of her face.
Oh my god. Okay, you're getting nowhere with you. You know what? I'm gonna end the episode here. Next episode, we're gonna probably do some more investigating, head on down to the harbor, maybe get something to increase my morale. And yeah, that's about it. I will see you next time.